In this module, we will study the Ohm's law experiment. Ohm's law experiment is used to measure the unknown resistance of the given conductor. Ohm's law states that the potential difference applied across any conductor is directly proportional to the current passing through the conductor under constant physical condition. That means the physical condition of the conductor should not change with either temperature or pressure or any such case. Let us now first of all see the Ohm's law apparatus. This is the Ohm's law apparatus in which there is a voltmeter, milliammeter, there is an DC input supply connected inside the module. There are two knobs which are used to connect for the connections. This is the unknown resistance for which we will find out the resistance of the conductor using Ohm's law. We will require two wires in which one end of the wire is connected with the banana pin and the another end of the wire is connected to the crocodile pin. There are two such wires which we will require in this experiment. Let us see the connection of it. The banana pin, the black wire banana pin will be connected to the black knob. The red wire banana pin to the red knob. And the two ends of the crocodile pin will be connected to one of the resistor like this. So, this is the basic connection of Ohm's law. It means we will find out the unknown resistance of this resistor. Let us now see the range of the milliammeter and voltmeter which are given in our module. As you can see, in a milliammeter between 0 to 5 there are 10 divisions. It means value of one division is 5 divided by 10, that is equal to 0.5 milliammeter. So the second division value will be 1 milliamp, third division 1.5, 2, 2.5 and so on. In the voltmeter between 0 to 0.5 volt there are 10 divisions. So the value of one division will be 0.5 divided by 10, that is equal to 0.05. So the second division will be 0.1, third division will be 0.15, then 0.2, 0.25 and so on. So this is the range of the voltmeter and milliammeter which is given in our module. Now, what are the observations we are going to take are, we will increase the voltage and measure the value of current. The voltage range we will take as 0.25, 0.5, 0.75, 1 and so on. And for that we will measure the value of milliammeter. Now let us take the readings using this apparatus. Switch on the power supply. This is the potentiometer through which we will increase the voltage, and with that we will measure the value of current. As I said, in a voltmeter value of one division is 0.05. So by keeping it on fifth division, the value of voltmeter will be 0.25. When I increase the voltage to 0.25, the current value will increase, and we can see that the pointer is on 9th division. So the value of milliampere current is 9 into 0.5, that is equal to 4.5 milliampere. So for 0.25 volt, the reading is 4.5 milliampere. Now again we will increase the value of voltage to 0.5, that is keeping it on 10th division, the value of voltmeter will be 0.5 volt. For that you can see the current has increased and the pointer now points at 10, 15, 16, 17th division. So the value of milliammeter is now 17 into 0.5, that is equal to 8.5 milliampere. Now again we will increase the voltage to 0.75, that is keeping it on 15th division. The value of voltage will be 0.75. For that you can see over here the reading now shows that it is, the pointer is on 25th division. So the value is 25 into 0.5, that is equal to 12.5 milliampere. Again increase the voltage to 1 volt and the value of current shows that it is 10, 20, 30, 31, 32, 33 division. So the value is 33 into 0.5, that is equal to 16.5 milliampere. Again increase the voltage to 1.25. For 1.25 now the value is 10, 20, 30, 40, 41, 42. So the value is 42 into 0.5, that is equal to 21 milliampere. We will take one more reading, that is last reading, so that we can get at least 5 values. Let us adjust the voltage to 1.5 volt, and for that the reading of milliammeter is 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. 50 into 0.5, that is equal to 25 milliampere. So we have got the values of current with respect to its voltage. Now from the observations, let us now calculate the resistance of the given conductor from the plot. As you can see in the figure, we have plotted the graph of I versus V. I, the current, we have taken on y-axis, voltage V taken on the x-axis. The scale on y-axis is 1 centimeter is equal to 2 milliampere. This can be adjusted as per your requirement. On x-axis, 1 centimeter is taken as equal to 0.1 volt. Now from the observations, if you see, for 0.25 volt, we got the reading that was equal to 4.5 milliampere. So if I plot here, for 0.25, you have the reading 4.5 milliampere. So we'll put a point at that point, at the coinciding the point. Similarly, for 0.5, we will have 8.5 milliampere, again a point. Similarly, for 0.75, 1, 1.25 and 1.5, we will have the corresponding readings. Now, draw the straight line using a scale which passes through the origin. After drawing the straight line, we will calculate the slope of the graph. You can take any points from the scale in such a way as I have taken over here as A, B, C, our slope. Slope is calculated as AB upon BC. Over here, if you see, the value of A is 20, B is 10 on y-axis. So the total value of AB is 20 minus 10 into 10 raised to minus 3. Why? Because it is in milliampere. Same way, for the value of B on x-axis is 1.2, C on x-axis is 0.6. So the difference between B and C we will get BC value, that is equal to 0.6. Now the formula for resistance is R is equal to V upon I. So over here, if I take the 1 upon slope value, I will get the resistance value of the given conductor from the graph. So 1 upon slope comes out to be 0.6 upon 10 into 10 raised to minus 3, which is equal to 60 ohms. That means the resistance of the given conductor is 60 ohms.